I'm sorry. I'm not trying to argue with you about what happened because I wasn't there. But I have a hard time. That era of basketball
This
was
is like
insane.
pre. It's like also
it's like
pre.
when
It's
AAU
like
was
pre-social
first,
media. It's like pre-social media,
yes!
pre-YouTube. So like
And one.
yeah, and one was coming out
Like,
around
bro,
the same time. Yeah,
AAU had just like
It
hit
was
that
taking off.
explosion.
But there was the ugly side to it as well, right? Like there was like a lot of like what people say politics and favoritism amongst players and jockeying for position with the different shoe companies, and there was like a lot of that stuff going on in the background, which you didn't really understand when you were younger. So there was this like sort of undercurrent of like ugliness, really, which is just getting worse in youth sports. But no, it was at that camp that I realized that I mean, but then you also have like I want to say like Tom Izzo came to the camp and was talking to us. And he was like, yeah, out of this audience, there's only going to be maybe 10 of you guys that make it to the pros.
Okay,
right?
it was one of those too.
Right. And then, I'm looking around and I'm like, well, those are the 10 right there, right? That's like, Rudy Gay, Chris Paul, like Indy Ebby and Kendrick Perkins. Those are all the local guys. But there's like a whole bunch of other people that were like national. LeBron James didn't play because he broke his wrist around that time, but he was there. So I'm like, well, those are the guys that are going to be pros. And then there was me. It was just like, barely, getting by. So I was like, okay, well, if Tom Izzo is saying this.
Yeah, I can understand that, especially if like you're at Westbury playing against like the teams around here. When you go up there, you're with the best of the best.
Around here, I mean, I played on the best AAU team in the city, right? And then around here, like I think we lost one game our senior year.
Yeah,
right?
you go up to there, bro. You're in the gauntlet.
Yeah.
Did any teammates go with you though?
Yeah. So one of my teammates went pro out of high school. Same year, he went pro. It didn't really work out for him. At the time there were a lot of people that were going pro out of high school and probably should have gone to college. But so like he went, and then for my AAU team there were a bunch. Guy named Daniel Gibson who played in the NBA for a while, Kendrick Perkins and a guy named Tack Miner. There's a bunch of other people that were like McDonald All-Americans and that kind of thing.
Perk was a man amongst boys.
Yeah,
I remember hearing about that Beaumont,
Ozen.
yeah, man.
Yeah.
Some people you see and you're like, okay, there's levels. I thought he was gonna be like Shaq.
Yeah, no, he's a big dude.
Dude was like 6'10" as a senior.
Yeah,
maybe like in 8th grade. He was.
No, I was playing against him when we were like 8th and 9th grade, and he was like 6'8",
bro.
Back then, yeah.
Some people you get close and you're like, this guy's a mammoth. I always envy talking to basketball guys. So cool, not aggressive. I sit down with the football guys, bro, and it's different. It's swaggy.
Intensity, yeah.
Yeah,
but you're a North Shore guy, man.
Yeah, all day.
They have the football on lock, man. North Shore and Duncanville, right?
Hey, don't mention those guys. don't do none of that crazy business. But nah, I will move this along. But yes, did you play against T.J. Ford?
No.
Was he like
so
90?
Yes and no. So he was 2 years ahead of me. So
okay.
I was like I was like a freshman when I went to Elsick my freshman year. This is like going back. I went to Elsick. So
ballers too.
Yeah, 100%. So I played JV and a little bit of varsity my freshman year. And when they played Willow Ridge, I was like kind of like the last man on the bench as a freshman for the varsity team. So I never like played against them, but
you were there.
Yeah, I was there, and then yeah, for sure.
That was intense. That was a whole different era of basketball, bro.
Oh yeah, the city of Houston's basketball.
They had cops history everywhere outside. I mean, you talk about the day of boys being boys. Okay, back to orthopedics.
No, we're good, man.
But I was just curious. I always wanted to ask you about like your basketball stuff because obviously no one's.
Yeah, it's like a completely different like life, right? It's like I had this whole like basketball life, and I was in it, and then just complete pivot.
And those who
I played in college
know.
as well. I played in college as well. College was a whole nother thing. Yeah.
And we got to talk about that. But like that time though, those who know.
Oh yeah.
That Westbury, West Side, Willow Ridge, bro, like that.
So what
era?
I should say, you mentioned like did I play against TJ? I did not like in the official capacity like high school or like AAU, but like pickup. We all played pickup, right? we all like would go to each other's schools. Like a lot of people would come to Westbury Christian and play pickup actually, like during the summer.
Best facility.
So actually, it was the worst. They had no air conditioning. We had like this like we didn't even have a wood court at the time. This is like late '90s, early 2000s. No AC in the summer. Just giant fans, but there's just like I don't know. I kind of miss those days a little bit.
That's
right?
why I have
like
a
all the
hard
kids,
time believing you genuinely saw the writing on the wall that early.
Oh no, I did. Yeah,
because the mentality in that era. I'll let it go. I know I'm gonna get comments about Robert. Leave it alone. I get it, but you just had to be there, or you had to hear about it, or you had to see the highlights on TV pre-YouTube. So someone had like what's those cameras you kind of flip out? Camcorder type of thing, and you see all these people behind the goal. Like it would be so packed. There'd be people everywhere.
It was standing room only, and
they shouldn't have been that close. Like now, you're gonna get hurt. If
there's like fire codes that like
there's all kinds of stuff.
All that, but there was so many teams at the time. Like Bel Air was fantastic.
Yes,
Lamar was excellent. Willow Ridge, Elsik, like all these teams. Hastings. Westfield was good at basketball.
They were good at basketball. Yeah. I hated them.
Eisenhower was a little good.
Ike.
There's all these. Yates started getting good after we got
Yates. Yeah, Yates was popping.
But like Strake Jesuit was another one. So not to get into it, but Hightower a little bit.
I forgot about Hightower. Was that Mo City?
Oh yeah, Mo City. Yeah.
Dang, I forgot about Hightower. Yeah, that was a whole different era of basketball. But college, I'm gonna have to cut that whole part out.
The problem is we could keep going too, because like you're just. I
had to know for me because you never talk about that.
Yeah.
But I know that, like, bro, you get bloody nose like all the time during that time. So I could see like the sentiment between like that era of basketball has such a problem with like now's era of basketball, and it's like y'all are soft. And you get
basketball
paid.
can be hard to watch at times. College was different. College was
let's talk about college.
College basketball was different, especially like the style of play was completely different. I ended up going to Cornell just because I was told I should go to a good school, and Cornell was a fantastic school. And
Ithaca.
And fortunately, so the Ivy Leagues, they don't give athletic scholarships, but I was fortunate enough to get a bunch of grants for like need-based grants, just based on like household income, to have it to where like I didn't really pay anything to go to school, which was super helpful. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been able to afford it. But the style of play was completely different. If anyone's familiar with like the Princeton offense and Coach Pete Carrill, it's like very like orchestrated and like it's a completely different style of play. So there was a learning curve for me to kind of adapt to that. So it took a few seasons, but I did, and I sort of thrived in it at like during my last couple seasons.